seen this, but I bet it's broken. Oh. Or it's new. Oh, it's broken. 20 mil. The river gods have been good to us today. That's a little dinky one. Oh, there's nothing on it. It's a little baby doppelbopper. Finding another doppelbopper. Another McEwen's one. Something down here. Oh! Oh! Wow! Look at that. It's a tiny pike. It's got swirls on. It's me. Oh, it's very rustically thick. It is doppelbopper. What does it say? McEwen's Edinburgh. Is that the third one we've got? Oh my god, right next to the tiny pipe. Ah, God, freeze. Ah, that's so cool. It's another doppelbopper. I think I found a tooth. Yep. Probably from a deer on this little piece. Okay, that's another lamp. Oh, it's a round. Oh no, it's got a lip on it. Yeah. Cool. Probably won't keep it.
I guess not.
Just leave it. Oh, it's like the other one. Yeah, it's got nice patterns. It's a little oil lamp for Diwali. What's this one say? It's got a little picture on it. McDermott and Co Limited.
It's a flag.
Oh yeah, it's a flag. Something McDermott. Got some friends. A shiny thing. India. 5 rupees. Oh, it's so good. What does it say? AG bar. Let's go. Oh, what have I found this time? Ah! It says bar. Makers of Iron Brew. I just thought we'd pop down and have a little look with our waders on this morning, and I found a torso of a frozen Charlotte doll. Woohoo! Fake or real? Oh, real, but half. You see what I see.
Yeah.
Can you get it? I think it's that.
Yep.
Oh, yay! Woo! Is it glazed? Nice. Minutes later, I found a wee baby. Oh, it's a tiny wee baby marble. Hello. What is it this time? Yes. It's another cat's eye. We've been down to this bit a lot, but there is obviously still stuff to be found. It's quite orangey colour. Dude. It's very dirty. I think this one's clear, and it's got like a punctile mark where it's been snapped off the rod. It might be a cod marble, or it might be an old end of day glassmaker's one. Either way. The yellow one to go with my orange one. Wow. Oh, what? Ooh, marble! Yeah. It's not a proper mudlark until you find a marble. Ah! It didn't look like a marble because it's covered in some algae, but it is. Boom. Can you see it? Oh! You'll never believe it. Oh! Boom. Look at that! Oh! Hey! Woo! Is it glazed? Nice. We thought we were done mudlarking, but another marble! Ah! Oh. Okay, so I'll just talk a little bit about some of the things that we found in the video. These have all been found over the past 3 months or so when we've been dawdling about in the river, all from different places up and down the river. So these are sort of ceramic things. We do find a lot of bits of these. This is the most intact one that we have in the collection. This is a kiln stilt, and this would be used when firing clay pottery, and like cups, jugs, whatever, would be sat on top to keep it raised above the bottom of the kiln and let the hot air circulate so it can be fired properly. So there's loads of these, especially down near where we knew pottery was made. So you find these all over the river, basically little bits of them. And then we've got a couple of pairs of legs from ornaments. We've only just started finding these recently, which is really strange. We've never found many bits of ornaments. If you can see that. Yep, just some little legs of a little figure. I think the only other thing we've found apart from these is a bit of a swan, and there's a foot there, and a head. This was really exciting because we've never found any heads yet before. And this is like a lady's maybe 20s sort of cloche style hat she's wearing, and she's got it's got some detail on the flower at the side, and there's a pink band goes around the back, so she's quite cool, quite like her. And then the best thing I think was finding this torso and legs, which I said in the video I thought it was a Frozen Charlotte doll, but I think it's too long, it's too big for one of those. Frozen Charlotte is probably, yeah, about half that size, and was originally made in Germany and was designed as a bath toy for kids. Just a little doll kind of frozen in position, and it's based off of a poem about a girl who's going to a ball in the middle of winter, and she wants to wear her best clothes and everything, but she won't wear a jacket because she's kind of she doesn't want to wear a jacket because it will just spoil the look of her outfit, I guess. So she ends up freezing to death on the way to the ball. So that's quite a funny, morbid story. Yeah, so I thought first this was one of those, but I don't think it is. But I quite like this one. It's quite funny, especially the flat bum. And then we've got the bits of clay pipes. We've found quite a lot of pipe stems, just bits. They're quite easy to see in the water. There's nothing on these ones. We do have one that actually says Glasgow on the side, which we might hang on to. And a lot of broken pipe bowls we've pulled out of the mud. This one we didn't notice at the time, but it has a little bird on the side, on both sides actually, and little bits of leaves going up the side. You might be able to see it a bit more clearly in this bit. And a little bird, which is lovely. But this is the best pipe that we've found, and the most intact one ever. In our year of looking, and it's got a little basket sort of pattern around the bowl and these little swirly bits, which is amazing. It's the most detailed one we've ever found, apart from there's one with a little dog head, which I'll show you in a second. But yeah, it's just brilliant, and it's also really small. It's a lot smaller than the other bowls that we've found. Here's the one with the dog on the heel of the pipe, so that's the bottom of the bowl. And you can see its little dog face, and that's its ear. It's just amazing. Never expected to find something like that in the river. It's so good. And another thing we've been finding a lot of recently are these little oil lamps, and these are called Dia or Dea. I'm not sure how you pronounce it, but these are used for the Festival of Light Valley. We're filled with oil, and you have a little cotton wick that sits on this little lip here, and set a light, and it's like a candle basically, a little lamp. and I guess maybe these were put in the river or by the side of the river and have fallen in. Yeah, so there's quite a lot of these ones which have nice patterns on them. They're a bit more modern looking. And then obviously this one's been in the river for quite a long time. It's been weathered quite a lot, but I think this is my favourite one because it's the smallest and it's a little bit crooked. It doesn't sit flat. It's just quite sweet. So we have been finding more of these, but we're just leaving them in the river now. So the next thing is coins and anything metal, and we don't find many metal things apart from some toy cars, but that's in another river, so I'll cover that in a future video. But we did find this little charm. I don't think it's too old. I think this is maybe modern. I might have had a little bit that's slotted in the bottom, or maybe the bottom's just corroded from it. But there was a detectorist down at the river when we were there, so obviously he wasn't that interested in it, but we picked it up and brought it home because I think it's quite cute, little book charm. And then we have coins. You see this? I found this one in the river recently, and this is Indian rupee, 5 rupee from 1971, which is not that old. And the next one is quite old. This is George V 3 pence, and apparently this is made of sterling silver, which is amazing. They stopped making them out of that 3 years after. So this is 1916. So after 1919, they weren't made in sterling silver anymore. So yeah, so that's pretty cool. This is well over 100 years old, which is amazing. Just finding that by the sides of the river. And also, this one is a little bit out of shape. This is 1943 George VI farthing. So on this, I think it's on this side, it would have had a little wren, a little picture of a wren, which would have been nice to have, but it's all kind of crushed. And the last one is an Elizabeth II halfpenny, and this is from 1959. Oh, it's upside down. From 1959, and that is Sir Francis Drake's ship, the Golden Hind. That's on the reverse, and it's a bit corroded on that side. You'll have also seen us pull out quite a lot of bottle stoppers, or stopple boppers, as some people call them. I'm going to do a bit more of this in a different video, because we do have a big pile of them over the last year that we found. But some of the common ones, McEwan's, they're still going, obviously. So McEwan's Edinburgh, there's a few of those different styles. This is the Finlay McDermott one that I pulled out. It's got a flag. It's really well worn, that one, so it might be a bit older. I mean, these were invented in 1872, so they were used from then all the way up to the 1970s, so it's quite hard to date some of them. Yeah, so like some of these ones, for example, they are probably a bit more modern. So Bar was founded in 1875 and is still going. Obviously they don't use these types of vulcanite stoppers anymore, but we've seen quite a few different designs. This is kind of a more modern one as well, and I think this one's probably the oldest, and it's a different shape as well. And then linked to Bar is Tizer, and they bought the Tizer brand in 1972. So I think this red one, which also is rare find for us, I've never found any other colour other than black. So if there's anyone out there that's found a different colour, can you let us know, and what brand it was as well, because that would be really interesting to find out. So this is a Tizer one. I think this is probably from maybe 50s, 60s or 70s. It's also got Tizer on the internal part as well. Yeah, so that was quite exciting to find that one. And last but certainly not least, you may have noticed that there was just a few marbles that we found in the video. I'm not going to talk about all of these because they're not all from the Kelvin, but a lot of these clay ones are. I'll just focus on a couple of interesting ones. So this green clay is quite... They did have coloured clay marbles. Most of them are this kind of natural colour, but there are a few made in different colours, and I love this. Like, I love the swirly kind of pattern on it. It's amazing. Don't find many of those because that's quite rare. Another rare one to us anyway is this terracotta one. So it's like orange terracotta clay all the way through. The one found in the video has got a little bit of orange tinge to it too, so I don't know if that's intentional or it's kind of a fade, or if that's been maybe sitting near a brick and it's been stained by the brick. We will never know. Also, this is a handmade German marble. So this, you can tell, this is very bashed, obviously. So inside it's got this column of a white lattice pattern, and then the coloured swirls are going around it. So this is called a latticino, and it's a quite good antique one to find. So I was really excited about finding that one, and when I looked it up and found out what it was, this is one of the coolest ones. And we also found our first ever cod marble, and you can tell that it's a cod marble because it has the seam going all the way around it, and it also has a mark, a pontil mark where it was snapped off of the rod where it was formed. So that is really cool. We've seen loads of cod bottles but never any cod marbles, which is a bit weird. So it's our first one. I'm pretty excited about that. And then there was just these kind of more modern ones, machine made marbles. Found an orange one and a yellow one, and there's a few others. This really nice blue and white. And the other exciting one was this opaque one. When I saw that, I was just over the moon. I was just really excited because it was just so different from the glass ones. Anything else that's worth mentioning? Just, you can see there's just so many of them, and also we have a few casualties, a few half marbles as well. So that's about it for just now. We'll have more videos on the way in a week or so. I'll be talking about all the things that we found in the Allender River over lockdown, and having a more in-depth look at all the bottle stoppers that we found as well. So we'll see you next time. Bye!